Let's go!
You
Hey, welcome to the Void Basement, everybody. Episode, I don't even know. We do too many. I'm so proud we've lasted this long on the internet. We are the worst show on the internet, people. And I'm happy to still be providing. I'm here with the one, the only, fucking Boolie Chan in the building. Boolie Antlers, say what's up,
Hey,
bro. A long time awaited guest here.
what's up, gang? How y'all feeling? Big BB, yeah.
Yo, hey, that's a cool little tag. I never, thought I would actually get this interview because I didn't think you would actually be more of a like, because there's like really no like content of you, kind of like being out there like music video wise or like I thought you wouldn't be
Mm,
very public, but I'm happy to have you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, gang.
New
Appreciate
Jersey
it.
loves you. You didn't
That's
disrespect the
tough.
Jersey club sound, so we have to
Thank you.
support you,
Okay,
bro.
good. I'm glad I got somebody's blessing for that, John.
Yeah,
I
come on,
appreciate
man.
that.
Listen, as a bona fide somebody who's been in the circle plenty of times, throwing it down, I gotta say your shit cranks, bro. But how did you get the
I
name?
appreciate
How did you come up with your rap name? Kind of like your art style. The
it. All
symbolic
right, so
antlers.
it's kind of convoluted. I'm not gonna lie, but
Hey,
it's
listen,
the truth.
podcast Andy over here. We love that shit.
Yeah. All right. Good. So my first rap name was Mischief Hazard. And I know that's weird. It's a backstory with that too. But I was trying to have something like cool and it was just edgy. But I stuck with it for like a really, really long time. And during that edgy phase, I was going through like depression and all this other kind of stuff. And I was really making like depressing music, stuff about suicide, la. Like I know this is weird, but it all ties
Wow,
together.
yeah, it's a big contrast for you, honestly. But hey, listen, artists go
Yeah,
through
right.
changes. And when did you start that career, or not really necessarily career, but you know what I mean? Like, when did you?
Mhm.
What was the time period for that name versus your current name? Because I think you started calling yourself what, Bully in 2021.
Something like that. So if I can get a read, let me think. I think because I've been rapping forever. Like I dropped my first song when I was 13. So
Damn, bro, I didn't even see. I've never even.
probably, yeah,
That's an
right.
iceberg video
So
right there.
yeah. So probably I think Mischief Hazard was from when I was 13 until like about 17, 18. So probably like 4 or 5 years. Like it was really who I was. Like some people in Delaware like still call me Mischief or whatever. But
Damn.
I'm a I'm a guy that really likes like code names and names and stuff. Like when I first started rapping, I was so like addicted to like catchphrases and like you know how Rick Ross came on, you say oh and stuff like that.
I
So I always
love
wanted
that part of
something
rap too.
exactly. I wanted something catchy, like really bad. So during the time, like I was saying, I was like super depressed and stuff like that, and YG just got popping. So I just like, I'm as you know, I'm a nerd. I just like to make bars about everything, and everybody was saying bull and bracken and stuff like that. La la. I did
Oh,
not know
okay.
that was. Just to clarify, I'm not a gangbanger. I did not know that was a gang thing. I'm like I'm super suburb, bro. I'm super just like I said, a nerd. I did not know that was gang affiliated at all. So my friends were saying it, so I was just saying it,
Hey, listen,
and
rap
Deadpool,
naudays, you're allowed to be not gang
right?
affiliated and say gang shit, bro. There's
You allowed
plenty
to
of
cap
examples.
about it a little bit.
Yeah, there's plenty of rap cap about
Rap is allowed,
Mhm.
worse. You know what I'm saying? At least you're not
So
in a song saying some crazy shit like.
yeah, nah. See, but I wanted that though, because I didn't want people to think like, oh, he really trying to do this. Nah, because my friends when they first met me, they thought I was banging because of the name. I'm like, nah,
Oh
bro.
my god,
It's
yeah.
just a
I mean, hey,
name.
they kind of have a point there, but at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
once you actually meet you, like this is our first time
Mm,
talking, and I could definitely not see that side. But hey,
yeah.
shit. Who knows? Maybe
But
like in 10 years you will switch sides, bro. You're gonna be with
yeah,
the
who knows?
shits.
I might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we good.
We
But
gonna slide, yeah.
mm,
I'm
it was
definitely a
popping
nerd,
though. Like,
so I feel you with the code names and shit. Like some of my favorite aspects of rap are the ad libs. Like just coming at like Cardi literally made $1 million off of like baby ad libs being like what, like shit like that, and it's like just coming up with that catchphrase is almost more impressive to me than coming up with some kind of like like lyrically and dense bar. You know what I mean? Like rhyming
mm,
orange is not as impressive to me as just like something so stupid and goofy as like a I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
something that could stick. Cause like
Yeah.
that catchy stuff is really what stays ingrained with us when we listen to the music and stuff like that. Like I really wanted an identifier, and like during that era, I had so many. catchphrases. A lot of them were cringe and corny, but I was
Oh
just
boy,
like,
yeah, that's how I feel about myself too. Like
see,
when I look back, it's like, but at the time, it's just like you're just labbing, bro. You're just testing stuff out,
hmm
so can't be mad.
exactly. And that's really how Bully came about. Like, I was rapping. Deadpool just came out amongst me saying Bull and Brack and stuff like that. So I was trying to make a. It's gonna sound depressing, I know, but I was trying to make like a bar about being okay with being dead. So I was like, I'm cool with being dead. I'm
I mean,
dead,
hey,
Bull,
listen, you
right?
got real
Yeah,
emotions, bro.
it's drawing, but that was real life at the time. So I'm
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
god. Yeah.
I made a bar about it. I said I was dead Bull, and I just thought that sounded like a name.
Oh
It sounded
yeah, that
hard.
sounds. Because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, people do say bull like that, and
hmm
he's a dead bull, so I mean,
hmm
makes sense.
Exactly. So I made a song just off that. Like I got hyper fixated on how catchy it sounded. It was called Dead Bull Freestyle. In that, since it sounded like a name, I was saying bully and stuff like that and la la. And it was just too hard to resist. It became my ad lib.
Yo, that this you come out the
Everybody
studio
started
session like
calling me
my
that.
name's different.
It was just easy. Everybody started calling me bully. I'm like, yeah, this really feels right. It feels like me. And then when I realized I didn't want to be famous with Mischief Hazard no more, I was like, I'm just gonna go by Bully, and I was it since everybody already calls me that. And I used to just have like my signature was like a big afro, like very nappy fro, and I just started braiding it. And I remember I just started watching One Piece around this time, and I was braiding it. I had the little like worm braids. I went to sleep with a do rag on. When I woke up, one of my braids were bent like this, and I was like, oh, I hate that. It looks like an antler or something, like I'm a deer. And I swear to God, Boolie Antlers came from that because I don't know, I guess I identified with the braids so hard. It felt like a new me. And then, I'm becoming Boolie Antlers at the time. So I'm a new person. And I'm watching One Piece. My favorite character was a deer with antlers. I'm like, this just kind of adds together.
It's just you
So,
get all those signs, and you're just like, well, I'm gonna just do this because it does feel right at that point to just kind of go with the
and
flow.
after that, Boolie Antlers, And I remember hearing Erica Badu say something like, your hair is like your antenna, like your connection to the world. So I was like, yeah, this is definitely,
Yeah.
because I really felt me with my hair. So,
Okay. So that it symbolizes kind of like your hair and how and hair to you symbolizes kind of like your connection to you. That makes a lot of sense. I
yeah,
mean, hey, your hair
for sure.
everybody's hair is falling out all the time, all over the place,
Yeah.
bro. It's like we shed too, bro. So I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a cool story for a rap name. Let me just. I mean, most
Mm-hmm.
rappers don't give a fuck like that. Like they'd put little in front of a word, like, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like my
See,
name
well,
just
I
came
appreciate
about
it.
randomly, bro. I just loved the Big Mac sandwich so much. Like me and my grandma used to go grab them all the time, bro. When she would go buy cigarette supplies to roll cigs and shit. And I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, man, if you look at that situation from outside perspective, it's fucked. Like, like I'm getting fast food, about to pick up stuff to make cigarettes. I was like, this whole like thing we got going on is fucked. So I'm gonna just go by that as my name, and I just went with Big Mac, and then from there it's always been the same.
That don't
So
work though. Just like you were saying, like little, big, just hit,
yeah,
bro. You know what I mean? So,
Big Mac the rapper, bro. Let's get it. But hey,
hey.
we found out about you through Philo. So how the hell did you kind of get involved with that whole scene? Because that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of where, that's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite stuff right now. It's just everything that's been going on in the Philo sphere, as well as like the
Mm-hmm.
scam sphere. But you, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, obviously you do your own thing. But how did you kind of end up in that part of Instagram?
So I wish I had one of my Philo stickers to show you. I might show you later, but literally, so it's this rapper in Delaware. His name is Ken Masters and stuff, and I was a part of a
Oh, I
rap
know.
group at the
Yeah,
time. Oh, you know Ken? Okay,
yeah, that's
perfect. Then.
crazy.
Yeah. So shout out Ken Masters. He's tough. He raw.
I think
And
he's blowing up for real.
what? Yeah, and his tweets been going viral and stuff too, and
Yeah,
the
bro, it's
music hard.
crazy.
He's going crazy right now. He's a good
Will
jump,
he claim Delaware?
bro. I hope.
That's a...
I hope, bro. I mean, if he did, it is what it is. But I hope. But hard, and I'm just a big music fan, so I kept my radar on. And in the rap group I was in at the time, the leader or like the founder of the group was related to him. They're cousins or whatever. So I really had a close radar on them, just like the music, whatever, and just being a fan. And Philo just came out of nowhere with a track produced like with him. So it was like Ken Masters produced by Philo. It was called Soul Hunting, and I think it was Ken Masters' first like really big song. and it just took over the city. Like the underground scene was just crazy. So
Hell yeah.
everybody knew about Philo. And the thing is about him, like his tag was crazy. He was like philosophy, and nobody knew who he was. It was just hard. So I'm like, yeah, this a cool guy. And then he just started popping up with the stickers everywhere. Like, granted, like I think marketing and branding has changed so much over time, but at the time, he just had stickers everywhere. Nobody ever seen his face.
He
Everybody was
was
obsessed.
ahead of the
And
curve with the stickers and shit with brands and stuff, probably for sure. Because that's like a big thing now. You walk into a concert now, they hand you like a goodie bag full of brand shit. It's like
exactly.
crazy.
Before you know it, it's over your games, over your Switch, and you bringing everything around, and the
Yeah,
niggas seeing it and like, oh, this hard. And that's how
bro, I
Philo
got a
was
Philo sticker
in.
on my Switch, dead ass.
See, me too. That
Hey,
joint
but
tough.
well, hey, listen. I mean, the thing that grassroots marketing works really well because that's how I found out about you through I guess one of his submission things he does on his through I guess maybe his Discord because he was posting like this. I'm
Hmm.
like, yo, this shit is fire, and this is some Jersey
Hmm.
club. I'm like, damn, this is all like
That's a good joint.
this was like right around like honestly, Nevermind came out, and I was hating on that album because I hate that album, bro. Drake is one of
Really,
my least favorite artists, low key, but it's because I'm a
me and
snob.
you got something in common.
Like he just like literally pillages the fucking underground scene for new
Mm.
sounds, takes it, makes it some shit clone copy, gets one feature from the biggest artist in that niche, and then just
And
walks
then
away.
just I it's funny to hear you say that. I never hear nobody say that, and I'm not really a Drake fan either. Like, and whenever I say that, people is like, "Yeah, you're crazy, you're insane." But
I mean, you just gotta
it's
look
not
at
for
it
me.
like
This is a safe space for you.
he
Don't
literally
worry.
Amen.
stole the fucking I'm like, bitch, who is your man's? Can't keep my dick in my pants flow. Literally,
Oh
bar like
yeah,
stole that
I think
shit.
it's called
He stole,
KMT, right?
yeah, he stole drums. Cha Cha, literally.
Hmm.
Hotline Bling is literally a ripoff. Like you can, it's like so noticeable. And it just be
Hmm.
blowing my shit. It's like these artists deserve the bread. Like, get out of here, Drake. Get your
Hey,
Canadian ass
like
out of here,
let him
bro.
eat.
America,
Let that
baby.
boy eat. Let that boy cook.
Nah, but
But
Drake do got
I,
those bangers. Like I do be in my bag listening to Drake. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, it's like, is he a like artist or is he like a marketing agent at some point?
that's crazy. That's a bar too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, listen. Let me not rant too
Mm-hmm.
bad. So, as you were saying earlier, you're from Delaware. Is there any
Mm-hmm.
pros and cons you have for that as an artist? Like, would you recommend it? Like, kind of what's your gripes with it? And I guess one of my bigger questions is, if you could move anywhere, where would you go?
Okay, so I'll answer the movement question first. I probably at first, if you asked me this like 2 years ago, I'd just say Cali, easy, just LA, because it's
Oof,
just so much
really?
opportunity out there. Yeah, and Philo was living out there at the time. I didn't get to mention before, me and him were close. That's like my guy. That's like my brother.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I saw he
saying?
did your
Yeah.
concert video. I mean, I've seen
Hmm.
him a few times. I don't never
Hmm.
dapped him up and shit yet, but you know what I'm saying.
You
But
got to. And he's really like that's like my best friend, like for real. Like he's really a
oh,
good
I
guy.
mean,
Like,
I wouldn't put a beat the way he grinds and shit. Like even his
hmm.
tweets, bro. I be feeling it. I'm like, yeah, I feel the
Hmm.
emotions, bro.
Yeah, no,
Y-
fact.
Y'all be
But
emo as hell on Twitter, but that's a different story.
Bro.
Called out.
so I was gonna move out there because he was out there and it was just gonna be easy to link up and make things work. And then I just seen a lot of opportunity out there. Like before Jalil blew up, Philo knew about him and he told me about him. Before Juice World blew up, I know he's not from Cali, but before he blew up, Philo told me about him. Like he plugged in with everything, and it's just so many people that was all around that he was connected to, and I just felt like it's a real opportunity. Like it's time for me to do it, but my friend, he makes music too, Donovan Burt. He like, if you at home base, like make it work. And that goes into like my gripes about Delaware. I just feel like, how can I say, it's not really opportunity out here. And I feel like right
I
now
mean,
what
you're the
we're
only
doing is
Delaware
making
artist I've ever met that like
see.
is in like. So I get what you're saying, bro.
Hmm. It's like Delaware is the retirement state. It's really meant for people to rest. So that's
Or get
kind
yeah,
of the
or get your
vibe.
like if you have like if you're a pure degenerate, it's a great state, honestly. Like no
Yeah.
tax. Like
See, no tax.
if you make under 20,000 a year, that's a great state for you to just vibe out and just
Pretty chill, John. And my thing is, I've never been a pretty chill bull. Like, I really like to be. I'm really outgoing and like a exciting. You see me, I'm just super geeked, and like I didn't really have no outlets growing up for me to be myself, especially like with music. And I think that's my biggest gripe. I was just saying this in an interview I had earlier this year. Like, I don't know. I feel like in other places, people are always going to mock you for doing what you want to do, granted. But
Oh
like
yeah.
here, it really feels like things aren't possible. And that's just because we don't have any heroes. Like, I don't know anybody, and I'm probably mistaken, granted, but me and the mass majority of people don't really know someone that's from Delaware that made it, like really did something from the ground up. So it's like nobody really believes in it. You know what I mean? Like
Well, I can tell you
whenever you
this.
say
I mean,
you want to
like,
do something, they laugh.
kind of what you're explaining is like, yeah, I literally feel that, and I think that's where cities blossom for artists and why they're so powerful. It's because like the way you describe LA, I kind of see with like New York. So it's like
Facts, I agree.
the opportunities are endless because there's so many people working towards the same thing. You know, what I think that would be a great idea for you. So if you had to pick anywhere, where are you picking? You said Cali maybe, but Cali's kind of becoming a
So
shithole. I think Austin's kind of booming, but I don't really like
I
Texas
was
weather.
I was gonna say Delaware, like even though I just said
Oh
all
hell
that stuff
yeah!
on it, just because I feel like my man's Donovan has really showed me like the importance of like building up the home base. Like if there's nothing here, we gotta be the trees that get the air. You know what
I
I mean?
I
Like we
feel
gotta
you, bro.
provide the doors. But if it wasn't, maybe Texas, because I really wanted to move to Texas. I
Yeah,
got
that
a
Austin
song
scene is
where I'm
popping off. So
yeah, and I'm
it
a real
really
big
is.
fan of Tisa Korean too. I feel like they got
Oh
some
yeah, hell
fire.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm about to
you
see him next month,
you be freaky T.
bro. Yeah, shut up.
You be
No, no,
silly.
no. You said Tisa Korean. You ever heard of him, bro?
The silly bull, yeah. That
Oh
motherfucker,
yeah.
that bro. If he ever was at my hotel, I'd kick him out immediately, bro. I'd be like, hey, no, 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 dude. It's one of my favorite React videos. I constantly send that to my friends. I'd be like, when I'm like trying to just drop like a gif for like how I'm feeling and I'm like feeling rough. I'm like, just a gif of
You
him
just jump
jumping.
around the hotel gym.
That shit is. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's my guy, bro.
And
And
Texas also
I
has
just,
Sauce Walka as well.
yeah, he's geeked up too. I feel
Oh
like they
yeah,
got the energy that I've been having in my chest for a long time. So I've
100%.
never
Hey,
been. I would
listen.
love to go to the South.
The thing is, you can build up home base, but at the same time, I don't know if that's always the best thing because that's kind of more my predicament. Is it's like Jersey
Hmm
has the same exact flaws, but I mean, there's lots more opportunity, I'm sure, than Delaware. I can't speak on that firsthand, but
hmm
like our home base is a little bit more buildable. Y'all's home base is like, whew, that's like a road
Yeah, it's
plan,
like
you know.
dry,
That's
right?
like a 20, 25 year plan, you know. Like, but the thing
Hmm
is, where you're stronger than most artists, and why I think you'll have more success doing that is because you know what the internet is, bro. Like, the internet don't
Yeah.
matter. You could be in Hawaii making a fucking like
hmm
plug anthem album, and like
hmm
it does the masses in every street. You know,
hmm
it's just all about that approach. And I guess that leads me to
Exactly.
this question: what is your approach going into 2023 late quarter as well as
hmm
2024? Are we gonna get the album?
Yeah, for sure.
We've been
So
oh, finally, bro.
I'll say this: like my biggest problem, which I found out this year, is like really committing to one task at a time wholeheartedly. You know, when
I
you got
got you.
life going on, it's really hard to like I wanna do this art thing, but I also gotta take care of responsibilities for me. Not even just bills and stuff, like stuff for you. Like I want to lose weight and do a whole bunch of other stuff. So sometimes it's really hard to focus, and I can fall off track because I was supposed to drop a lot more music, honestly, and it hasn't happened. So lately, I've been cracking down and trying to like. I quit my job to rap, so I've been trying to give myself
Beautiful.
a new schedule as a backbone so I can really like move and do what I'm supposed to do. It's really difficult, but
It's
you know, what's life without
Doing
challenge?
things
You know what I
like
mean?
this is the start, and honestly, I mean,
Exactly.
your shit. I mean, at the same time, like your music is no matter how little or high quality, it's good quality. So
Thank you,
I
gang.
expect that one to be just as fire. There is a lot, you do. I was gonna ask you, do you prefer doing EPs? Maybe you're just an EP singles artist. I mean, not every artist is an album artist. Like I'm more looking forward.
Hmm
Are you gonna have visuals soon? Like I would love some visuals, especially on
Okay.
some of the hits,
Yeah,
bro.
you were
Like
saying that
Walt, come
earlier
on,
before
bro.
we started too. I need like my problem with visuals. It's just timing. I just never like get the right chance to do exactly what I'm trying to do. La la. And I'm not
especially
even
with
super complicated.
especially with your life stuff, like you said. Like if you're trying to,
Exactly.
lose weight, look a certain way, do all this other shit.
Hmm.
It does really like you seem to be very one to express your emotions, like how you're feeling, which I really appreciate because not a lot of people do that. Like for me, I'm the same way. Like sometimes I don't want to do a video because I know like me doing whatever the idea is will just look so stupid if I didn't, if I didn't
Hmm.
do this or that. So it's like at least you're vulnerable like that. But is that like maybe one thing too? It's like fuck, I don't want to put this out because my life ain't the way I want it to be type shit. Like,
Well, it's just like I wouldn't even say that. It's more so just focus. You know what I mean?
oh, okay,
Like
okay.
how can I explain it? Like I remember, I was just telling my mom. I remember like in 2020, I lost like a tremendous amount of weight, but I wasn't trying to lose weight. I just like out of nowhere, something inspired me to start working out, and it didn't really feel like a thing for me to focus on. And as soon as like I was working at the time, so as soon as my job started stressing me out, everything in my life started falling apart. And it was like I just realized it's really hard for me to attribute all of my energy and focus to something if I'm really thinking about it. Because after my job started stressing me out, I really started thinking like, well, don't worry about that. You need to be doing what you're supposed to be doing for you. And I didn't work out because I wanted to necessarily lose weight. It was just
Yeah,
something that
you're
was
not
a
trying to
part
be
of
like
me. It was a part of
entertained
my
out here,
routine.
bro. Like you're
Yeah,
just trying,
right.
you're just doing it to probably keep your mind off the stress. A lot of people do that.
Mm.
Like I can. So yeah, sometimes I guess. Do you get stressed out by your art? I guess that's a greater question to ask.
Um, Nah, I wouldn't say that. Like maybe before because I was still learning and trying to put a lot of stuff together, but now I feel like I guess it stressed me before, besides even just learning putting stuff together, it was really how to properly express myself. You know what I mean? Which is more like a personal issue. It's a skill issue rather than just a rap thing. Like a lot of people don't even know how to say how they feel. And even if you
Oh
do, it's
hell
like how
yeah,
can
yeah.
you contribute that? You know what I mean?
They're
So
articulating it
now
in a bad, like a way that
exactly.
makes no sense, or yeah.
Exactly. So now that I'm like learning myself a little bit more and understanding like how I want to say stuff, how I want to do stuff, it's less stressful. I mean, life be happening. Like I was just saying, I sprained my ankle at a show. So
Oh
like a
shit.
lot of
What show? What
curveballs be
show?
happening and
What
just
show was it
random
worth?
stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a Trey Squad show. So my friends are in the rap group and stuff, and it was in Delaware. They put it together. They put their own money. They got the venue, and they went crazy. It's live streams and everything.
Yeah, bro. Home base is building. Then fuck all that moving anywhere, bro. Get your
That's
money
what I'm saying.
stacking.
It's because, bro, it's just the artists all at once are all focused on the right thing, and I feel like
You have
as
to
long
team
as you're
up.
doing that,
Motherfuckers don't
yeah,
realize that.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly. I told my friend my main producer, so the EP I dropped full time. My main producer, Take It Easy Mac. He lives in Philly, and I told him
which,
like he
by the
used to
way,
live in
listen to
Delaware.
that tape. All people, if you're still watching this, by the way, we fucking love
Thank
you.
you.
Listen to that tape. You will have a great time. It is a banger. I
I
think The Boys
appreciate
on
it. I
Jupiter is
appreciate
my
it.
favorite off that one. That one is. I
Really, that's
cranked
a
that
good
one.
joke.
But
That's
that
what I
beat
was
is just
rapping on
chill.
that joke.
The
Yeah,
beat
Mac
is chill.
made all that. So he live in Philly and he got a lot of life stuff going on, but he's really trying to be outside this summer, especially in Delaware. And I just told him like before you come out here, because I don't want him like he my main producer, but I don't want him to think that he only has to work with me. I really want him working with a lot of people and really spreading that sound and getting himself out
Yeah.
there. I'm like before you start doing stuff, realize you gonna start out doing stuff for no money. Like if you want your money to be figure that out first. Like, and that's a part of building to me. Like, I'm not the person to tell random people like you should
I
just
don't
be
know, man. I
and
have my takes with that because I think as a
see
producer, you should get your money, bro. Fuck that. They
me
should.
too. So I agree. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not the person to tell you to be
But
an
if Drake
unpaid
hits you up,
intern.
you do that for free. Like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
I'm just
saying.
saying, like, I look at it like for me, right? That I wanted to do, like I had to get some money first. That's why I was really working. But
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
of the
Like,
day, yeah, we all in our 20s and trying to make it. Nobody really has anything. So I'm like, if you really trying to build something, y'all gotta understand that this really just gotta come from the muscle first. Before, like, if it's an outsider, cool. But like that's like it's some artists that I like out here. That's like me saying, all right, I need like my price that I had before I started charging people that I wanted in my head was like $2,000. And I'm like, yeah, I need like 2 grand for you to rap on my beat. Like that already is gonna put him off. He's not gonna work with me, period. And it's like the camaraderie that we trying to build at home is gone. Because
Yeah.
nobody wants to do that. Sounds stupid. Because if somebody said that to me, I'm cool. I don't need that. I can do everything
Yeah,
myself.
you can
I
do
figured
everything a
out.
YouTube beat for that, you know what I'm saying, for 2 racks.
Exactly.
I get what
So
you
I
it's
told him
hard though, but like
it
for
is hard.
time you gotta at least give them lunch, bro. At least give them a 50, like
Mm-hmm.
especially your engineers and shit. Like it's
Oh no,
rough.
for sure.
Art is so hard to charge for. It's like
Yeah. It definitely is. And I don't want it to sound like I'm just saying do everything for free, but just understand with the territory of something that you try and like really build, you gotta understand like it's just not gonna like if you gotta do this because you love making music for first before you
and
can
who
really
taught
start
you all
going
this
crazy.
hustling, bro? I respect it, man.
Bro, just
Shit.
me because it was just like I started just realizing going through stuff like, all right, this might not do what I wanted to do. Like for example, throwing shows. Like a lot of my friends be paying for that out of pocket through money that they
Same, bro. Yeah,
like
we did our shows. We
finessing.
did, which we will definitely be inviting you to do one of ours, bro. You have
Yeah,
to
Joe,
road
I
trip and
appreciate
shit.
it.
But
Yeah,
yo,
that I appreciate it. But
this talk's been serious, bro.
yeah,
Let's get
right.
to the fun shit, bro. I heard you's a glizzy gobbler, bro. Is your favorite condiment relish? You hear me?
Yeah, hold on, real quick. Hold on, I think it froze.
Oh shit! It could be our.
Yeah, I
crappy
hear you
camera.
now. I don't know what happened with the Wi-Fi. Let me disconnect.
Yo, Discord, get your shit together. What's going on here?
I'm saying.
All
All
right,
right.
but yo, I don't know,
Your
man.
audio is syncing with the video now.
Is relish your favorite topping, bro? I heard you's a glizzy gobbler, like.
So I don't know. Who told you I'm a glizzy gobbler? I'm not with the glizzons. I'm not with them.
You're a hamburger
But
person. What's your favorite food? That's for one.
favorite food? Damn, I don't know, bro. I probably had to put some kind of pasta, bro. I love pasta, bro.
Pasta?
Like, a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I
hate
love
pasta.
pasta, bro.
Whoa.
Pasta's hard.
Through and through, favorite food is pickles, bro. or jalapenos.
Really?
Or
That's why you like
shit.
relish?
Hell yeah,
This
bro.
motherfucker drank the pickle juice out of the fridge.
I be
like
drinking
it's
pickle juice, bro.
Like it's a fucking fruit
My
punch.
mom,
I'm
bro.
crazy. But
I was doing that.
that's cool. Pasta, okay. My favorite food is probably pickles or I love like fried pickles. Those are like bougie as shit.
Right.
But
What's your favorite kind
I
of
ain't
pasta?
never had a fried pickle before.
Do you have a specific kind of pasta that you like the most, or is it just like general?
Honestly, I don't really like. I can't say I don't like, but anything preferably with like white sauce, like Alfredo territory,
I
like
hate
in that
Alfredo.
era. See, you tricky, bro. Like I like
It
stuff
stinks,
like that.
bro.
Like,
It stinks.
This is
cheese,
why I eat the
sauces.
pasta in the relationship.
That shit stinks, bro.
See, mind you, my girlfriend and her family are Italian, so like I be
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
like.
that's her, yo.
having
Let the
pasta.
Italians speak with the pasta
Oh
shit.
yeah, you
Now,
geeked up.
I'm like
Yeah.
20%.
Bro, when I went to New York for our anniversary,
Mhm.
I had to beg him to get a pizza. I was like, please, can we get a fucking pizza? Please.
Mamma
Should've.
mia.
Mamma mia.
All
my
right, this is
God.
another cool little question we ask.
Mhm.
What are some of your favorite artists, and what's some artist advice you would give to new artists?
All right, so I got tiers. I got 2 tiers with favorite artists. I have like my all-time favorites that I might not necessarily listen to, and then like my favorites right now.
Yeah,
So
that's
I can
kinda
give
how
you
I
both
do it
if you
too.
want.
That's how I do it.
So my all-time favorites, like the people who I think are the goats, is like DMX, Lauryn Hill, Three Stacks. I
Classics.
can probably throw Erica Badu in there, 50 Cent. I'm a major 50 Cent fan. I'm not gonna lie
Oh
to
hell
you.
yeah, G-Unit.
Yeah, that's what
Hey,
I'm saying. That's
those
my
tags
guy.
are great. All these rappers have incredible ad libs and tags, which is
You
hey,
feel
listen,
me?
consistency, bro, consistency.
I think that might be. Superboy. He's a Chicago artist. He's definitely one of my all-time
Okay.
faves. And then my favorites, like right now, and they can switch out for all time every now and then, is again Superboy. I love Superboy's music. Like he kind of like my whole sound is like inspired from Super. He from Chicago, a legend. Pierre Bourne. Him and Pierre are at the top for me
Yeah, how'd you
for
like
music.
Grails? I
Like
loved Grails. I thought that was
I
good.
love. I don't like Love Reeks, but everything else is hard, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
you
thought the
know
whole
that
tape was
clap in
good.
Love Reeks that's off. I couldn't sit with it, bro.
Listen, shit like that grows on you, though. I swear to God, that
Hmm
offbeat music always sounds ass in the beginning. Like, I did not love that one song where it was like, "Trap When I Sneeze" or whatever by
I
Certified
never
Trapper.
heard that, Jim.
Oh my
You
God,
gotta put me on.
it's a the beat makes no fucking sense, but like it grows on you.
Hmm
It's just it's crazy, but it's kind of like a Zandman beat, but off.
hmm
It
So
sounds
I
like
might tap in with Love Reeks then because I really liked his vocal performance on it. Like I think everything was perfect, but that clap just was. I can't listen to it. It was like unsyncing me. So, but I'm gonna probably tap in. But
Hey, yeah, there you go. Shit.
Super Pierre, BK the Ruler, and
Oh, I love
Tisa
BK.
Korean and Smino.
Oh,
I'm so
Smino's
glad
a
I ain't
goat
forget
too.
Smino. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's honestly he's my inspiration too a little bit. He's so hard to me, bro.
yeah. I see you have a very like similar like vocal kind of style with Smino. Not
Mm.
your lyrics are way more dense though. I feel like you use a lot more big ass words, bro. You be real good with the
I
words.
appreciate it,
I was about to
bro.
ask you
I
this
love
too.
words, bro.
Did you one of your songs you say you dropped out of college? Did you actually drop out, or are you still trying, or you just don't give a fuck?
So my mom says I didn't drop out. I say I dropped out. I did a whole semester, like the whole first year, for freshman. I passed and all that or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going back. I was
Oh
like, this is
yeah,
hell.
I'll drink to
Hmm
that.
yeah. That's her
See,
story,
gang.
yo.
We have so much in
Yeah, it
common.
was just like I
What
did it
did you
on
go
some
for?
like
I'm so curious.
what was it called? Like
Damn, you don't even know what it's called. So
communication.
you imagine if you were stuck
Yeah,
doing that shit.
Communications is a
yeah,
great
that's what I'm
rap
saying.
too.
I
Like
think it was
that.
multimedia communications, bro.
It's the one
Oh
that
Like
I have
damn.
a semester of low key.
Oh
that they
yeah.
just told me my rap group at the time was like, yo, when you go to college, this is just like the rap
Just
thing
do
to
this.
do. So I was like, all right. You know what I mean? They were like, this is for radio people, newspaper. And it was like, to be fair, I like all the stuff that was in there. I just was so depressed because I just knew it wasn't for me, like from the very beginning.
Well, the thing
But
is,
I
with all
was
that
trying
stuff
to
you can
be,
teach yourself now. It's kind of useless as a service. You're paying hundreds of
mhm,
thousands of dollars to fucking do
mhm.
a YouTube course, like, or even one
Yeah,
of those
literally.
like.
And then on top of that, the jobs that was provided from said major, they don't really have in Delaware like that. So I had to move anyway on top of that. So I was just like, yeah, this is just dumb. And I knew I wouldn't want to do it for the rest of my life. I'm like, I don't really want to, like, everybody was telling me to be secure, but I'm like, I don't want to work for security. I want to work for art. Like, I love what I do. Like, this is it for me. Like, I already know where I'm at. So I almost had like an existential crisis during the time because I didn't want to
And
work
this is the
either.
thing I hate about college. Why do we put 18-year-olds in America through that? Like,
Okay, we can really start talking about this
yeah,
because that's how
right.
I
Hey,
feel too.
listen,
Like that don't even
We
make
need to
sense.
really get into
Like
it.
that's
these are
like a
literally
40-year-old
kids.
decision, bro.
Yeah, like these are children. Like I was going through, I was
When
crying
I
all
was
the
a
time,
kid, bro, I
staying up.
was doing
Bruh, the
dumb shit. I
crying.
was hitting
Just the
licks.
what?
I was not. I somehow squeezed out a
See?
little associates, but I couldn't even finish my.
Mm.
I couldn't finish my bachelor's, bro. It was too much. Like I made more
I feel
money
you.
doing. I made more money doing anything not related to college, bro. Like
See,
even with the void
exactly.
and shit. It's like I learned everything I've ever learned through fucking YouTube videos.
Mm.
It's not
And
that
that
crazy.
same diff, bro. Like I just was like,
And trial and error.
the
That's the
only
big thing.
thing I'll say what really worked for me in college. I did a piano course because I wanted to learn how to use auto tune better. I swear to God, that's the reason. And a producer course because I want to make beats, and that was it.
For me, the
Like
only
that,
thing
I
I
really
loved
like.
about it was that I got really good at scheduling and like being routine.
That's what I need to do, bro.
Yeah, because that's
Teach me
like
your ways.
I'd be
That sure
fucking
was,
nasty. I'd be nasty with the
I
schedule.
run on his schedule now. I'm like, all right, so what are we doing today?
Because
Yeah, right. That's
That
good though. I need that.
that skill is probably the biggest thing I've ever learned. But other than that, complete waste of money and time. I do not recommend. They do not get a.
This message is endorsed by the Void Basement. Thank you.
I feel like if you got it, if you know what you're doing, college might be the answer. But for me,
Yeah,
I want to rap.
I don't get it because even as a like, if I were to become a doctor, I'd rather have a doctor that went through hours and hours of YouTube tutorials and like shit like that.
Okay, I don't know.
Rather than
I can
yo, you can't edit a textbook, bro. You can't edit a textbook. So what if information changes, bro?
Okay, but
I mean, I still don't know about that, but
okay,
you
but
got it
I
fucked
don't
up.
Listen.
You
know
still
how
spin
to-
though.
The amount of shit I've done through YouTube, I fixed so much stuff that should have been broken, bro.
Okay, but like the human body, I feel like it's a little.
Yeah, right. That's kind of
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, listen, bro. How many of those? You think you can cram all that information in your head anyway? They definitely
Okay,
go on
but
Google and
doctor
shit.
school is like 10 years long.
yeah. They be
I've been to
finessing.
school for
'Cause
like 8 years.
I was finessing.
Yeah, like
4 years of school, 4 years of practice.
if I like, come on, bro. Anyways, enough crazy talk, yo. Let's end this one with a banger question, all right? We ask
All
every
right.
guest this, all right, to end the show. So
All right,
you know,
good job.
everything that is said in this part, it was in Roblox, all right. So, what is the scariest
Later.
moment of your life?
Damn, nobody's ever asked me that shit.
I know it's a real gritty one.
Scariest moment of my life. And I believe it was 2020. I'm probably wrong. I do this a lot. 2020 to 2021. My mom got COVID.
Oh shit.
After just going through like a major surgery that she needed. It was like a super medical thing, and not to put her business out there and shit, but like she worked in the ER already, so she was already like during the pandemic, she was already like really doing that shit or whatever. Sorry about the vibration. Someone just texted me, but yeah. So she got COVID and shit, and her immune system's already fucked up from the surgery, and she got like double pneumonia from that shit. And it was like so fucking scary because me and my mom are like super close. And
Well,
when she
yeah,
went to the
bro.
hospital, they basically was telling her she was like, now, I wouldn't say they was saying she didn't have much longer to live, but they was about to put her under because she couldn't really breathe for herself. And she was prepping me like, yeah, it don't look like I'm about to make it. So this is what you need to do.
Damn,
And
bro,
I
she
was,
just came to you like straight up. At
yeah,
least like,
well, she got to because it's like, if not, what am I? She was
Was
really,
your-
her thing was, what am I going to do?
damn, bro, that's a pickle, bro.
Just shook as shit, and that's really my dog. And I'm just like, I was super numb at the time too. It was so much going on in my life. It was like a
Dude, that whole
very,
time
very,
period
very
was
dark.
fucked, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, it was terrible. That had to be the scariest moment of my life. I'm glad she fucking made it. It's my
Hey,
nigga.
listen, yo.
We locked in.
Sometimes the
So,
scary turns into the best.
yeah, you dig. So it was a good jump, but
Well,
shit,
that'll
shit
shape
scarred
anybody
me.
up, bro. Hey,
Yeah, right.
motherfucking that bully blood is strong, bro.
Yeah, bro, of course.
Got that
Gotta be,
antler,
bro.
got that deer in her.
Got that antler in him.
You
Woo.
dig me? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, do you say that, by the way? I've always wondered that. Yo, you got that deer in you. Got that
I
elk in
don't,
you.
but I should say it. That's hard.
That'd be a hard ass merch, bro. You got that elk in him.
Yo, that's a bar. I might start saying. I might
Hey,
steal
listen,
that.
listen,
Yeah.
hey, listen. It ain't stolen. I'm giving, bro. Here, have it, bro.
I appreciate you. Just cut that.
But all right, y'all, go check out Boolie Antlers music. You got any plugs? You need to plug anything? I'll put all your links in the description, of course. But
I don't think I have any plugs right now. I just say project coming this summer.
hey,
That's all I
listen,
can say.
it's about to be a SummerSlam, yo.
Yeah, I think we getting 2 albums this year too, and an EP probably. You know what I'm
Oof,
saying? So
oof.
we
Heard
lit.
first here,
I'm ready
yo.
to do all this.
Heard first.
Yeah.
Hey, for us, we got more content on the way. People, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you
job.
made it this far, you're a real one.
Thank
We'll
y'all.
be back soon enough. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for all the love, guys. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Mhm.